Melted snowfield. Whoo, section 15's a biggin'. 5 arrows here. But we're getting close. This one is a no battle, only stories. Let's go. I mean, they can, just not in public, you know? It's already bad enough that Ophelia said that she wanted to hold hands with Karstaria. Like, good lord, can you believe her?
I can't fail Lord Karstaria. He trusted me with this. I can't let him down. This time I will not fail to live up to his wishes. I refuse to disappoint him, so I won't, no matter what it takes. And so, even if today is Sunday, I'll endure it. I know I can. I don't care if I even smell my own flesh being burnt in char. I know I can stay my old retinate self, never setting one foot forward.
He's fire. Why does he have ice now? Moist flying, what used to be the northern Sweden in the Scandinavian peninsula.
There. I've connected myself to the Tree of Emptiness. I could get used to this. Look, Ophelia. Look at what I have become. Look at the ice that resides beside my flame. At last I have regained Fenrir's authority.
Oh.
He was right. Something was different. Such a change from being of pure fire to one of fire and ice. When I asked him how the fiery king of giants could possibly hold authority over ice, he told me he had long ago swallowed it. First the beast of Ragnarok consumed the true sun, removing it from Scandinavia's reality, and then the giant of Ragnarok ate the beast. That's absurd, it's not even remotely realistic. But in this Lostbelt, that is the reality. The giant of ice and fire smiles. He's pleased to have regained the power he lost. I can see wings growing from his back. Look at the various possibilities I see. Invisible dragon wings.
Dragon wings?
Does this mean he's starting to manifest Fafnir?
Oh, shit.
Once again, his perfect form, he will no doubt complete his transmission into a winged ice and fire giant. A hybrid of giant and dragon. I could see that making some sense. And then there was the flaming sword, as the embodiment of seven kinds of raging authority. He once slaughtered the gods and his kin alike. Now
is the time. The true twilight of gods. Götterdämmerung will soon be upon us.
As he spoke words of flame, countless masses began to writhe at his feet. They reminded me of children grasping for their mother, or of maggots searching for life. There were seeds, a vast number of seeds. Yes, as if things weren't bad enough. He absorbed the Tree of Emptiness right before my eyes. He severed the tree's connection to Scotty. Slowly he sank his teeth into it, and then in an instant, he slurped it all down, root and stem. Using the Tree of Emptiness's power, he forced his spirit origin ascension upon himself and took back his past authority. It should have been impossible, yet somehow, he imagined, was it the paper moon and its ability to allow one to interact with the void space? So that he was able to pile impossibility top of impossibility and consume the Tree of Emptiness. It should not be possible, and yet there it is, plain as day. I tried giving orders, but to no avail. The tree simply shed my control in the queens of its own accord. You connected yourself to the Tree of Emptiness. No, you can't even call this connection anymore. You preyed upon it.
It welcomed me, though I'm sure the tree lacks a will of its own. What it did possess was the same heart heat that lies in all life. Yes, there was a fire deep in the heart of the Tree of Emptiness as well.
Deep in the heart?
It told me it did not want to be cut down, that it wanted to live, that it would not die, that it would not forgive, or so kept screaming. Life is nothing if not greedy. Now I shall burn everything, starting with all life in this world.
Yes, let's do it. Words alone are meaningless. I can no longer fulfill my responsibilities. This Lostbelt is done for. There's no turning back. My thoughts are a jumbled mess. It hurts to think. Something deep in my heart is holding me tight. It wears on me. I can feel it grinding, cracking. What What was I thinking? Yes, we'll make a land fit for a god.
She snapped. She's lost it.
A new holy land built upon an earth that's been wiped perfectly clean. If nothing else, I will never make trouble for him.
She's lost it. She's gone cuckoo. The north boundary. Caster, Berserker, Assassin. We're going to keep bringing Sigurd along just in case, but Melt is going to continue to be our lead here. I'm about to really kick into gear here. Now, if you're not a heroic spirit, make sure you're strapped in good and tight, or you're liable to bite your tongue off.
Whoa, we're bouncing all over the place. I know this isn't exactly the time to be obeying traffic laws, but you will not flip us over, Picta.
It's not Picta, it's Meniere. And I'm just getting the hang of the control stick, damn it. Hey, where'd the Holmes run off to anyway?
He said he talked too much and went back to the recovery pod. Mr. Great Detective pretty much just woke up to assess the situation and negotiate a bit. What astonishing man. To think he remained so calm and collected despite his many injuries. I take this as his recovery pod is off that way. I shall grace him with one of my healing runes. Freya, Ortland, come with me. How many times do I have to tell you? My name is Ilya. But fine, I'll go with you. Understood.
Man, imagine getting nursed to help back to health by an actual goddess. Not that as an extreme Holmes' sheer recklessness. Not that he's the only one here guilty of that.
Ha! Well, there's only so much a man of his meager abilities can do. Not that everyone can be blessed with an abundance of talent like myself, after all. And let me be clear about one thing. I'm not like the rest of you. I have no craving whatsoever for adventure. Our good Commander-in-Chief always assesses the situation calmly, deploys the right people to the right places, and ensures his organization runs as smoothly as possible.
Over the love, I told you to be careful and don't bite your tongue. How are things over with you, Soul? Let's see how things are on deck.
Boop boop. Let you, Soul. Me, what else? I'm still blasting away at everything following us. As you can imagine, they're not letting up.
The number of giants has changed from earlier, but we're still seeing more and more seeds. In addition to the flying types, there's also some running along the ground and trying to attach themselves to the border. I hate to keep bugging you while you're up there fighting, but that seems pretty important. You know the massive magical energy signature we saw up in the northern part of Old Sweden? Well, I'm pretty sure it's Surtur, and he's heading south fast. You know what that means.
He's coming to fight us.
No, he doesn't consider us a challenge worthy of meeting that approach.
That means he must be headed towards something else, something that does not exist in Muspelheim. For example, something that assists us help Old Lake Vernon.
The settlement.
Bingo, that's exactly where Surtur's route will take him. He's currently headed due south towards Lake Vanern, where the village is.
Yes, that means he's got himself connected to the tree, then. Damn it, now we've got to reverse course. Still, we can't just sit around complaining. If it gets us closer to him, well, so much the better. After all, I was really hoping to avoid a situation where I'd have to try sniping at extreme range with my cannon because we couldn't catch him. So in that respect, this has worked out nicely.
I wish I knew why he was headed there, though. That flaming sword of his is absurdly powerful. He could use it anywhere and it'd still be just as destructive. So why go as far out of his way as possible for one village? Does he just must make us watch it burn?
I doubt he'd bother doing something like that. I think Sigurd is right. Doesn't seem like he cares much for the gods or heroic spirits. I do have a thought about what he might be up to, but that's not important. All that matters is that this is a stroke of luck for my Grand Armée. It's about time I got serious anyway. Haha, thanks for cheering me on, doggo. To be fair, it's not really like I've been holding back. But at this point, it's looking clear that I need to get really, really serious. Plus, I've still got my trump card, not that I ever play that in the opening act before things really get going, of course.
More seasoned giants are bearing down on us. There appears to be several of them attempting to stick to the border.
There you go. How do you want to handle this, Private?
Fight him off.
The court. Alright, gods and humans of the Grand Armée, get ready. We're gonna punch our way through these things without slowing down.
Let's go. Grand Armée.
Stretch.
Ooh. That felt good. Again, the seeds are so strong. I do not like how strong the seeds be. They are too strong for me sometimes. Yes? Yes. Go for the quick. It's for the best, you know. You know. You know. You know. I hate this skill. Bum, ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Come on, guys. You can do this. Kill them. Slaughter them. Leave nothing left. Kill yourself. Go with the advantage. There we go. That's 2 enemies for the price of 1. Stop. Oh wait, no, Melt's a divine. That's why it's getting. That's why she's getting focused, because she's a divine serpent. I forget things sometimes, you know. Just occasionally, you know. You know. Proc that invents. I guess we're probably gonna see what the Tree of Emptiness Seed can do if Melt doesn't crit out the wazoo here. Which she didn't, so sadness. Alright, what kind of special attack do you have? Air Raid 8U. Single target, and it inflicts some sort of status ailment that we resisted, thankfully. This should be the death of this seed. There we go, there we go. And, Mooseful Aniseed. I feel like the seed. No, it's gotta be the Mooseful first. The Moosefuls are far too dangerous, being berserkers. So Melt will wipe out the Mooseful with 1 shot. Then she'll kill the Isulfur. And then Merlin can just smack the seed for a small smattering of damage. A small smattering. And that was some good damage. And everything went exactly as I expected. Lots of crit stars. We get a buster for Melt, which we sadly did not. We could have had it, but... oh well. Still did some damn good damage. I hate Absorb E. Alright, this should hopefully be the last turn. Again, sadly Melt did not absorb, but Merlin got the crits enough to last us. There we go. Another battle complete. And just some QP, which again, nothing wrong with that. Right, I have the planner up. So I have 146 million. I'm going to need another 26 million QP roughly in order to be where I need to be. Village 23. No battles. Just a story 1. Oh boy, oh boy. Lostbelt is starting to fall apart. Its snow is melting, its mountains crumbling, its seas evaporating. Even though he can't possibly be as tall as a mountain, every step he takes shatters peaks of ice and snow. Perhaps it's the after effects of maggots. The concept of this corruption is squirming at his feet, but each time he advances, something shatters. With each step he takes, something burns. Humans. Gods. Seas, mountains, rivers, sky, beasts, insects, flowers, plants. None of them should exist. I will turn them all to ash! He slowly raised his sword in his right hand.
The sword of the end time, the sword that will bring about Ragnarok.
It may be amusing if I were to finish what this king of demon gods began. Then again, as long as you are with me, perhaps your serious light could accomplish the same.
What is the serious light?
Was that supposed to be a joke, Surtur? Your destruction itself, you do not need me.
You're wrong. I do need you.
It doesn't matter, I'll never use my serious light to help you. That's the one thing I will not give you.
Surely you have a man you love. Surely you have friends you have bonded with. But there is nothing you can do. Not even a holy grail could grant your wish. Love, bonds, none of those will be ever had in this world. So burn it. Join me. Help me burn it all.
Yes. Yes, you may be right. My wish will never come true. My feelings will never be reciprocated. In which case, I'll throw myself, my eye, my soul into the fire, and I can't. Something deep in my heart is gripping me tight. So tight, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts. I can feel my heart grinding, cracking, shattering. If I give in to this pain, I'll just end up nodding in mindless agreement again. Then something will surely shatter and disappear. It hurts, it grinds, it cracks. Wait a second. This is a curse. These aren't just words, it's evil dragon's curse meant to restrain the target's soul and mind. The sensation, I recognize it. Surtur, what did you do to me? All this time, have you...
You certainly fought tooth and nail. But it's too late. By now, at least half of your soul is melded with me. Oh. That's dangerous.
That's not good. Not good at all.
Ophelia, come watch this planet end with me.
I'm cracking, shattering. It was over all too quickly. In a flash, his flames billowed up inside me. Something deep within me burns to cinders as my heart is engulfed in flames. Yes, that's a good idea. I'll feed this world, this Lostbelt, to the flames.
Ophelia. The time has
come. The tip of his flaming sword pierces the sky. Our destination is now in sight. Lake Vanna, located in the southern part of Old Sweden near the border between the domains of ice and fire. There are several villages and animal habitats located in this area. It is rich in life, at least by this world's standards. I see he wants to show me the glint of his fire as it reduces all life to ash. I can see it. I can't help but see it. Village built upon top of one of the thin remaining ley lines here. As I watch, a sword comprised solely of magical energy. He superheated to over 4 million degrees Celsius. He stands towards the village in the blink of an eye, like a shooting star. I swear, I saw several possibilities, but my magical energy isn't strong enough to pin any of them. Huh? No! Oh no, not good. Is that the sun? No, it's too bright. What is that? It's beautiful.
Laptar Legarn.
Oh my god. Herc the Zerk! Hercules, yes! Berserker! That's it, take it all on. Magical energy and all. Thanks, Berserker. Damn, this recoil is pretty intense. I can't hold it for long. I'm not even going to get a chance to take credit for this. We'll begin just in the nick of time. Keep the backup coming, stepmother. Ortland. Understood. Activating Swell Mystic Code. Letting resistance drive to a shadow derived from the heroic spirit of humanity. I shall manifest multiple divine ion shields at once. Certain may have shadowed them all before, but it should still be better than nothing.
Using primarily the runes to simultaneously summon a large number of divine iron shields, eh? I see. Skelly's matron truly is awesome indeed. Unfortunately, she is correct. These numbers paint a merciless picture. We're not likely to last more than a few minutes, perhaps even a few seconds. If our resistance falls, all of Scandinavia will fall. Sigurd, Brynhild. I'm already using my runes as well, but they're only doing so much. We're doing our best to defend and reinforce the heroic shadow and the cluster of shields, but I'm afraid we don't have anything that can turn the tide in our favor.
Mash, Soul, I'm afraid we need a stout defense now more than ever. I know this is a lot to ask, and I wish I didn't have to ask it right now, but you are our only hope. I'll go. This is what my shield was made for. In fact, I was just thinking about how I was going to step in now that Ilia's spell beat me to the punch. Setting our attacks up to max. Auto maintenance functionality operational. Initiating Amalgam Goat's emergency expansion. Anti-flash defense ready. Syncing with the border's instruments now. This is something my shield and I are meant to stop. Your orders, Master.
Wait, stop, demi-servant girl. You must have not seen the absurd numbers. Get it together, technical advisor. Why didn't you tell her all she's doing is endangering her life? All she could do by diving in there is giving our chances a minuscule boost.
That's true. The odds are majority stacked against us. Putting everything we have into a strategy with the lowest chance of success is downright insane. Now it's true of our battles in the singularities, and it's true of our battles in the Lostbelts. Each and every time, we've gotten those two the same order. Make it back alive. That's what it means to take on the entire world, in Russia as well as Scandinavia. I have no doubt we'll face the same challenges in the other Lostbelts as well. Besides, they do have a chance. They miraculously defended against large-scale attacks several times before.
I'm not talking about their past accomplishments. All I'm saying is there's nothing they can do now. With all due respect, Mr. Gordoff, their odds of victory are not zero. Are we not in a position where our best course of action is to take our chances? Oh, I could punch you. I won't, since I know it won't do a thing, but damn if it isn't tempting.
We have to do this.
We must.
Yes, Master, heading out. Mash can survive this. She's proven it. She is strong enough to withstand something that can end all of humanity once. She can withstand Searcher's flame, especially when backed up by others.
Won't turn back. We can't turn back. We have a responsibility to fulfill.
Sheesh, I mean, I get why you're feeling desperate, but still. Responsibility, huh? Yeah, I guess you've got a point. Anyone who moves forward through the sacrifices of others must carry the responsibility for those who they are left behind. Believe me, I know. And you two call that responsibility, Right, I see. If you've decided you want to go out there and fulfill that responsibility, that's fine. I won't stop you. But aren't you forgetting someone? Say, Supreme Commander of the Grand Armée? How's that even possible? I'm not exactly a wallflower, you know.
Napoleon!
Yeah, that's right. Napoleon. I'm right here!
I turn to see a man standing tall. The beyond enormous cannon he holds in his arms is aimed skyward. His smile is even more dazzling than the rays of destruction bearing down upon us. There this good fellow stands, wreathed in flame, looming as large as any giant.
Impossible, is that what you said? It was, wasn't it? Oh la la, that's the sort of talk that really gets me fired up. Private, Mash, little mademoiselle, old man. Here's a little bit of trivia for you. When people talk about something being impossible, what they're really talking about, what they're really wishing for, is hope. What if only, that sort of thing. I don't know what Napoleon Bonaparte was like when he was alive. I'm pretty sure I've got more than a few centimeters on him, for one thing. At the height of his glory, people thought maybe Emperor Napoleon could win this fight, and so that's what they wished for. When his glory began to fade, the people thought maybe we'd be happier without Emperor Napoleon around, so they wished for that too. Know what happened as a result? I made both wishes come true. How do you like them apples? I granted the people's wish for me to win, and I granted the people's wish for me to fall. That's what it all came down to. That's who I am. The hero I am, the heroic spirit Napoleon that humanity inscribed, is a man who makes wishes happen. Victory cannon, line of fire, all set. Angle and height, all set. Victory shell, locked and loaded. I'll admit, things are looking grim. We're all out of options. But that's nothing new, right? Especially not here. Here, it's been that way for a long, long time. This Lostbelt never had any future. Nothing in the way of hope. Nobody can wish for anything here. Not humans, not gods, and not even giants. They don't dream about tomorrow. They don't wish for anything from their future. In which case, somebody's gotta show them what it means to hope. To wish. No, scratch that. Not somebody. It's gotta be me.
The fiery good fellow assumes his gun and stance and smiles. This man, who proudly calls himself a hero and certainly lives up to the title, does not hesitate. He points his cannon right between the giant king's eyes and shouts,
That's why. The time has come to fire my victory rainbow. This is my final trump card. Try this on for size, you monster. Arc de Triomphe de l'Etoile.
That was an amazing speech, I'm not gonna lie. That was fucking amazing. Good lord, Napoleon, if you come home to my Chaldea somehow, some way, you are going to be very highly used. Napoleon has made his way into a very liked servant category. Napoleon, you are a beast. And it really reinforces the fact that I'm rolling on the Archer GSSR when the anniversary comes along. It really reinforces that idea.
Human heroic spirit, you would block my sword. Sorry about this, Private. The thing about trump cards is, they take everything you've got, and then some. Under the right conditions, you can pull off something incredible. But since it comes at the cost of your spirit origin and spirit core, you can't do it twice. This is just one more possibility, in action. At times, an unremarkable artilleryman from a relatively modern times can stand beside a great hero of myth. Yeah, that's right. This is as far as I go. The rest is up to you. Keep moving. That's right. Move. One foot in front of the other. It's okay to hesitate. It's okay to be afraid. But don't stop. Right, left, forward, hell, even backward. Keep going wherever your mind takes you. But don't ever stop. Don't ever retreat. Don't ever fall back. Keep moving, as long as you still draw breath. Wherever the living go, that's where humanity goes. You've never completely out of possibilities. There's always something you can do. You destroyed the bands of light that threaten to incinerate the whole world, right? No reason we can't stop a sword threatening to do the same to this one. That's who we are. That's our history. Make something happen when all seems lost is what it is to be human. That said, being human also means you will see a great many atrocities along the way. Seeing all that crap and still smiling like a damn fool is the best part about being a foot soldier.
Bropolian. Yeah, Napoleon's definitely made his way onto my servants I want list.
Ah, that rainbow, it came all the way here. Then it popped and disappeared.
What did you think? Like something out of a fireworks show, right? Did you enjoy it? Alright, you're being eaten alive, huh? Guess I'd better hurry then. I've just about disappeared myself. At least I managed to get in one good speech before. Uh-oh, I'm not gonna last much longer. Now I've really gotta hurry. Ever forged a telepathic communication connection before? Not easy, I gotta say. Good thing I've still got my Imperial privilege. You looked right at home in that castle, but on Searcher's shoulder, that just doesn't suit you. But that's okay. You weren't able to move on, were you? But hey, of course you couldn't follow everyone else's lead. That's the whole reason I came here.
The whole reason?
I heard a voice. Your voice.
Beam to the face? Beams to the face tend to hurt.
You wish for someone to save you, isn't that right, Ophelia?
I know you think that guy you love is perfect, but he's got at least one major flaw. He led you down the wrong path. He wasn't the right one to save you. Me, I've always had a big soft spot for damsels in distress, but you were one of a kind. You were so incredibly straight-laced, socially awkward, and indulgent to a fault. Ooh la la, talk about a woman worth landing. So that's why I really did end up falling for you. I wanted to see you smile. Of course, that probably is not going to happen now that I'm about to fade away and all, but hey, you can't blame a guy for trying. I might be a heroic spirit who's sworn to protect humanity, but I still wanted to grant your wish. I know you kept turning me down, but at least I can take that curse with me when I go. I am all about making wishes come true, after all.
Okay, Bropolian. Yes, Bropolian, yes. I gotta look when he's on Read Up again.
Make wishes come true. Even as my brain swims with fog, I keep turning those words over in my mind. Napoleon is a heroic spirit who makes wishes come true. I see. So he was trying to grant mine. Even though I was too scared to act, he heard me crying and out for help down deep in my heart and responded.
I am, Max, I am. Bropolian has made his way up to one of the servants I want. So now I'm looking to see when he's on Read Up again. Oh wait, is he... No, is he not a limited? Is Bropolian not limited? Ooh, that might be awesome. He could spook me at any given time. I mean, I know he's on Raid Up right now, but, like, does he have any future Raid Ups or anything? Because I can't really afford him right now.
Even though I was too scared to act, he heard me crying out for help deep in my heart and responded.
You could have just come out and said something, you know. In that sense, my beloved Josephine could still teach you a thing or two. She was a real good woman, my Josephine, true to herself in every way you can imagine. I wish I could tell you more about her, but I'm afraid it looks like my time is up.
Bropolian is a good man. Indeed he is. I'm not seeing him under limited. I gotta look on Google or something.
Be proud, Ophelia. Hold your head high. You're beautiful just the way you are.
Limited servants.
So it doesn't matter how you do it. You could stand up and fall in any direction and you'll still be beautiful. So, fall already. Get down from there. Sitting pretty atop the world is all well and good, but don't forget to smell the roses on the ground sometimes. It's a lot nicer down here than you might think, mademoiselle.
Okay. Bropolian is not a limited servant. He can and will spook you. That's really good, actually. That is super good.
Before I knew it, the fiery hand that had been gripping my soul fell apart. All of a sudden, my mind started to work again. My consciousness, my sense of self, all come back to me. He broke in. Somehow, he forced his way into the bond which meant for me and my heroic spirit. He didn't even think twice about it. I tried to reach out to him through it once, twice, 3 times. He doesn't respond. We've lost the connection. Napoleon.
Where are you going? Ophelia!
You know, Saber, I have a dream of my own. Or rather, I did. Though I didn't realize it until the nosy archer pointed it out. I may have helped wipe away proper human history, but that doesn't mean I want to turn the planet to ash. I hold my head high as proudly as I can, and I fall. It could be forward, or it could be backward. I don't know, and I don't care. My floating spell runs out, and I plummet to the ground. As I fall, I try taking as deep a breath as I possibly can. The stench is unbearable, like hydrogen sulfide, only worse. Napoleon, you liar.
She's falling. Interesting. Also, it's now official. There is only one servant, really, on the GSSR for archers that I would care not to get, and that is Artemis. All the rest of them, I'm fine with. The top contender is still Gilgamesh, but Napoleon has wormed his way to second spot, followed by Squirtoria, then Ishtar, then Moriarty, then Arjuna, then Tesla, and then Artemis. That is my current order for the Archer GSSR, which is what I'm going to be rolling. But this is the last one. Enjoy, you cleared Lostbelt last night. You loved it. I'm getting close there too, Max. I'm getting close there too.
Ophelia. I'm afraid Napoleon just... I know, I saw him, and I heard him too. He got me good right through my heart. Ophelia, there's a beautiful rainbow. I'm impressed. I never imagined he could show me such a possibility. Now I can see the things I've been trying to avoid, including what I'm supposed to do. Chaldeans in the Shadow Border, heroic spirits. Mash,
She doesn't even know my name? That makes me kind of sad. I'm Soul.
I know, of course, I know. Your soul.
Then why do I have to say my name? She didn't even know my name. That makes me kind of sad. You're pulling extra? I debated doing that just because I want more melt, but there's a certain nun there that I refuse to acknowledge, and I don't want to even risk her coming home. And I don't have any Archer 5 stars at all, so, you know, I figure that's probably the best choice for me.
I didn't forget, I just blanked for a moment. I'm sorry, I promise I won't forget it again. You're a precious Kohai, after all.
I'm the Kohai?
I'm the Kohai. But I thought I was the senpai. I know I have no right to ask this of you, but please, let me stand beside you. At least for now. Once that monster's reformed his head, he'll stop moving again.
Damn, Bropolian blasted his skull off. Nicely done.
Now that it's absorbed the Tree of Emptiness, its only goal is to cause as much destruction as possible. The Tree of Emptiness extends its roots to any planet it's planted on, spreading its Lostbelt's reality. So if we don't stop Surtur, he will cover the whole world in fire.
That would be horrible. Still, as far as we're concerned, you are a mass murderers who betray the entire race.
Salad is too. Fair point, fair point. Because any 3-star servant will be Saleri.
You're a terrorist who perpetrated the greatest act of destruction humanity has ever seen. Still, these are very, very extenuating circumstances. This is an emergency of dire proportions, and as they say, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. These are the kind of choices we've had to make to come this far, Director. I don't believe there should be any issue with forming another temporary alliance. Just look at what happened with Russia.
Yeah, at this point, I'll grasp at whatever straws we can.
Oh, alright. But remember, this alliance is strictly temporary. Once this is over, we're taking you into custody. Don't even think about trying to resist.
I know, it's hard to believe you're from the Clock Tower.
Hang on.
Good grief, I suppose I'm in no position to judge, but you certainly are soft for a commander. I pity your subordinates. Still, I like that. I will love you as well. I do not have a love your waistline.
Oh, God! Damn, everybody burns poor Gordy for being a little bit overweight. Damn, poor Gordy.
You should lose some weight. Oh, does this mean you're my stepfather, mister?
Okay.
What? I mean, I'm not opposed to getting married, but I haven't thought about children.
Is this really the time or the place for a heartwarming story of family finding each other? Thought the anniversary was yesterday. Do they have a date set yet? Anniversary, the official anniversary as in the day was yesterday. However, they have announced that on July the 6th they are going to be doing an anniversary stream. So it's very likely that the stream will detail all the things we're getting for anniversary, and that Tuesday the 7th will be when we actually get everything. So, woo! In fact, it might... I don't know if they'll need the maintenance. They might not, but regardless, it looks like that Monday is going to be another long stream as I stream the broadcast too. It's good to know in advance. Very good to know in advance.
Oh, yeah.
I know, I was just kidding. Even I've been trying to known to try and lighten the mood at all times. And in this case, they're just one of lost their comrades, even if he was only sort of a familiar. Still, regardless of what he was, it was always difficult to say goodbye to someone who acts and looks like a human.
He gave us a fucking amazing send-off.
I see. Well, if you're sure, that's all right then. Ophelia almost alone. Just to confirm, you did form a servant contract with Surtur, did you not?
That's right. It was a highly unusual case, but I do have a contract with him.
She loves everybody, just not his waistline. Poor Gordy. Poor Gordy.
What about your command spells?
I've already used all 3. Still, I think it should be possible to forcibly break the contract.
That'd be a great help. If you could do that, it would render him just another servant without a master. Am I correct that he does not possess any special abilities such as independent manifestation or dependent action?
You are. And he's also used his flaming sword once. That's enough magical energy to release the noble phantasm's true name. And since he used that much magical energy...
So he was waiting for the wound Napoleon inflicted on him to heal to prepare making his next attack, Now I understand. That would certainly explain why there has been no second strike.
Then I shall engage and defeat him right away. Brynhild!
Yes, Sigurd, let's go together. The Emperor of France's rainbow is still there, giving us strength.
Indeed. Now's our chance to end this.
Agreed.
We can win if we work together. Let's add regicide to our repertoire. Actually, do we already have that to our repertoire? Anastasia killed Ivan. We killed Anastasia, though. And we killed the king... No, we didn't kill the King of Mages, did we? I have to think back.
Yes, Master. Your next output is stable, and all systems are operational. I'm ready to fight. Fun!
Ophelia, what else can you tell us about Surtur?
Nothing. I'm afraid I don't know that much about him. So instead, I'll do whatever I can to help Mash, to help the heroic spirits fight. I'm going to sever my servant contract. The King of Giants may have tremendous magical energy, but that's true for every heroic spirit.
Too lovey-dovey, you get embarrassed. I like that they're actually, showing the connection they have. Like, have we had... It kind of reminds me of the most recent Guda Guda. With how Oryu and Ryoma acted sometimes. Except for Sigurd and Bryn have a much more tragic love story. And the fact that Bryn's not being compelled to just slaughter Sigurd here and now, that makes it all the better.
Once he loses his source of magical energy, he won't be able to maintain his existence as efficiently. That should buy us some time until the second attack. Are you certain about this, Ophelia? I may have failed to not notice Surtur hiding in yard. Now that I know, I understand what you are going through. No human could summon the King of Giants. A human body is simply not capable of serving as an anchor to keep a void being tethered to reality. The heroic spirit can use a human to tether themselves, but a King of Giants... I see, it's that eye of yours. Your mystic eye was made to serve as his anchor, was it not?
We did defeat many Artorias. Fair point.
Then in order to completely break your contract with him... Ophelia! Foe! Hello, Foe. I haven't seen you in a long time either. I always did want to try petting you. May I? Foe. Aww. Aw, that's adorable. Thank you. That was all I needed. And thank you too, Mash, for worrying about me. But it's alright. This is how it should be. I'm doing this because it was what I chose. If nothing else, I want to live up to his expectations. So I'll clean up my own mess. It's the least I can do for Lord Kristari for accepting me as a cryptor. No, for sacrificing himself so that I could live. For insisting that mine was a life worth living.
Ooh.
My mystic eye's true worth doesn't lie in seeing possibilities or even in narrowing them down. No, its true value is as a keystone. A spiritual keystone capable of keeping a divine spirit class king of giants anchored to reality. Removing this eye will break my contract with Surtur. These guys are connected directly to the mind. They need to be removed carefully or else the surge of mind control energy will end up destroying your brain. Ophelia. I see you're prepared to die if necessary, right, Ophelia? Right.
She's sacrificing herself.
Ophelia! Disabling Mystic Eye and Magical Circuits connection. No! My Mystic Eye will lose its power and its keystone functionality at the same time.
That's enough. Stop. Yep, we can figure another way out.
It's not over yet.
What?
Sigurd, great hero of Scandinavia. Please, help me. Just this once. I need you to cut Surtur down. Right, Sigurd? His contract with Ophelia still in effect?
Understood, Master. Activating demonic sword.
Shine, shine, shine. Now is the time to shine brightest. Serious light.
What just happened? What is the serious light doing? She's ripping her own eye out.